It's wintertime. We've made it to the winter weeks of the Forza Horizon 6 season. I got a big old truck. I'm ready to jump around in here. Hope you're doing well out there, wherever you are. If you are playing Forza Horizon 6, you might be up to date with all the seasons. I think I finished last week's seasonal events pretty well, but it's been a busy week for me. I've been kind of out and about, out of town for work, kind of resetting at home, and kids are in bed. It's time to grind some seasonal content in Forza. So if you're out there playing Forza Horizon, let me know. I ran a poll out there on Threads and Facebook and YouTube, wherever you want to follow me. I do a little bit of streaming, as you may know, but I also run the Andy B Show weekly video game podcast. And I just like to use these streams as another way to connect with all of you. Like, we love playing games, and it turns out it's not that expensive to get a capture card and stream. Oh, there's our little bowl of ramen. First one of the night. Oh, I couldn't even give it the tap. Let me, yeah, there we go. There's our first regional mascot of the night. Let's go. Uh-oh, controller batteries are low. It's not a good start. I found myself into a deep tunnel. But yeah, it's pretty fun to play this game wherever you go. There's a lot of chillness to it. I reinstalled Gran Turismo. PlayStation Days of Play sale was going on, and I was like, I traded this game in years ago, and they got it back on for like $30. They keep adding stuff to it. And so I picked up Gran Turismo 7 again. And so now I've got 2 racing games. And they're so close in number, it's like a problem. Gran Turismo 7 and Forza Horizon 6. Thanks for making it easy on me. They couldn't just both be called 7, both be called 6. This Ridgeline, though. I picked up this Ridgeline last week in summertime, but it's goofing. It's doing all right. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Gran Turismo 7 plays very differently than this game. In a good way. Like, you'd expect, like, Forza Motorsport to be, along more of the lines of Gran Turismo 7, and Forza Horizon to be more of the party. And I think that's like how I'm describing it, is like Forza Horizon is a party that cars happen to be invited into. And we like the cars, but we're throwing a party, a video game party. Whereas Gran Turismo 7 is like a car museum that has a racetrack out back. And we'd love to invite, a bunch of people that would, be car historians along for the ride and come hang out with you. That's really Gran Turismo 7. Yeah, big museum energy, I feel. All right, all-wheel drive, here we go. Okay, do I get to drive this one? All right, let's see. B-Class. The Baja counts. Let's go. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Are you playing Forza Horizon 6? Are you just hanging out with me when I stream it like once a week randomly? I don't know which. It's kind of like E3 week. We're going to talk about it a lot on the podcast tomorrow. I've decided live streaming the podcast before the Xbox showcase. So if you're watching this stream back later in the future, hello from the past. How is the future? But my plan is to go ahead and go, I've got a big day tomorrow. Streaming the podcast is part of it. But where the Xbox showcase hits is like right where I normally do the show. So I think I'm going to stream the podcast before the Xbox showcase. I guess I'll do my predictions. And then on the following week's episode, we'll see how I did. I don't know what else to do. There's so much time in the day. But there's been a lot, right? PlayStation dates, State of Play happened. Summer Games Fest, like Friday Night Live happened. Oh, Drathful. Fast, man. That dude's quick. Dark Fever 09. Happy Saturday night, man. I hope to catch the live podcast tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I'm here in Central Time. And I think that means the Xbox showcase is on at noon. And so I need to be on live on the podcast by 10:30 at the latest. So that's probably what I'm targeting. It's about 10:30. Should give me time to do the show, wrap up, like refresh some coffee. Maybe I got these pink cotton candy Alanis in my fridge. Bust one of those things open and then sit down and watch the Xbox showcase. I'm hoping for a lot of good stuff. We'll see. It's been a pretty good, I thought the Sony State of Play was pretty good. Some controversial stuff in there. Some controversial stuff in Summer Games Fest. If you had a favorite game that got shown so far, I'd love to hear it. I can try and put a little more emphasis on it in the podcast tomorrow, but there's too much to cover, in a 1 hour to 1 hour and 15-minute show. I'm going to have to make some choices. No doubt about it. So with that in mind, if there's something you really want me to cover, let me know. I'll hit it. I'm going to talk about God of War. Laufey? I still haven't watched that trailer, though. So I'll be watching that before I record. I got my opinions, but I haven't seen the gameplay yet. I saw the Wolverine thing. I got a lot to say about Wolverine. Some of it's good. We'll see. The other thing that's true is that there's some controversy in some of those games. If you're into that Stellar Blade game, there's some stuff getting. I don't know if I'm really going to cover that. I'm interested in the controversy, but it might be more of a Threads post for me. I don't know. It's not like I never cover things that are awkward. I don't know how much of the Epstein files I need to cover on the show, Is that really my responsibility? Stellar Blade, what are you doing? Hokey. How dare you? Put me into a wall, man. Bowie knife style. Dang. Dang. Yeah, I think mostly good stuff, though. We've really got to see. Yeah, take me to unlimited off-road. That's at the drag strip? Road racing at the drag strip? I'm gonna peek over here for extra batteries. Odds these are charged. High or low? Popping out Kirkland's. Uh-oh. High drama live on the stream. What can you do? When it says the batteries are low, the batteries are low. You know what I mean? All right. These seem live. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's much better. What if I hadn't had those nearby? Yeah, we're really going to see what Xbox brings. I was watching part of that interview with Asha Sharma where she's like, oh, yeah, we're going to look at all of the games on a case-by-case basis, and maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll make an exclusive game. Maybe we won't. What can you say? They have years and years of agreements in place, you know? It's not like they can just turn around and go like, well, yeah, all the games are exclusive again. Doubt it. It's not. How do I? Is it me? It's just me in one car on the drag strip? Is this, is this what's happening? Weird. Yeah, what can she do? And what should she do? The whole reason my Xbox is plugged back in right now is because there's an exclusive game and they dropped the price on Xbox Game Pass. Cheapy D is on here. Y'all know Cheapy D? Cheapassgamer.com. I don't think my car is built for this. Like, I should have been drafting. Got the wrong car. Like, why is this an event? Why is it an event at all? I don't understand. Okay. Let's see what else we got out here. Electric Domestics Street Race. Let's do the festival playlist because that's the weekly stuff, right? All right, weekly challenge here is I need to get into my BMW coupe. Well, I have one of those. Let's get in it. I got one. Yeah, there's so much. Okay, hold on, wait. There's a little food mascot guy way on down here. Let's get him first. Oh, I can see him. Oh, I'm gonna hit him so hard. It's gonna just. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's get in the right car. I said I need to get in the BMW car. M2 competition coupe. Get in car. Let's do it. Yeah. At some point, you end up like not messing with the main story mode, competition mode, whatever it is. All right. Earn 3 stars at speed traps. All right, so I need to target speed traps. Yeah, thank you. Good effort. All right, I fussed about how busy this map is, and of course they said, well, just filter it, big guy. Just hit the right bumper and filter. We're gonna do it. Speed traps. All right, what's close to me? Here's a speed trap. I gotta get to 160 miles an hour, and is there any restriction on my car tuning? Let's take a look. What am I? Oh, no, I'm at A700. I think we can do better. Let's go to our tune browser and let's pick a ridiculous tune. Here's an S1 tune, 900. How much is that going to cost me? $42,000. You know, it's only money. You can't take it with you. Oh, that's much faster. Yeah, I was playing Grand Theft Auto 7 for reasons that I can only explain as part nostalgia and part like, what was this game like again? And it is a very different animal. It's not nearly as lightweight. Oh, or Jeep. Ugh. And I found myself within a couple of rounds, like, going back to the track mastery that I had let go of. And the track masteries, if you haven't played them in Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft GT7, they take a huge, well-known real-world racetrack and they divide it up into X number of parts depending on the size of it. So, maybe it's 4 different parts or 6 different parts. So if they have like 3 or 4 turns in there, they divide it up into those turns. 160, I got to beat 160. Not going to make it on this run. 141. Got to come back around. Not fast enough. And then you master each part of the track. And kind of like any of the Gran Turismo games, like there's licenses that you can have to get, and the licenses and the track mastery are kind of the same. They put you into a fixed car. You can't change the car. You can't tune the car. It's just the car for the challenge. And they have like a, you know, seemingly impossible, perfect racer going through it. All right, this is going to 3-star. Let's do it. Pow. All right, that feels okay. Yeah, and you have to like match them perfectly, and it's very difficult, and it's very satisfying when you finally beat your own best time. It's really, really great. So that's one of the things that like is fun and exciting to me about Gran Turismo is they make things. Take a photo. Easy peasy. Let's do it. I'm not like the best photographer. I would love to be good. I just go like, hey, where would I take a photo from? I would be like, oh, I can't get on the sidelines. I would be like here, trying to, and I would get this I would get this cone in the way of my photo somehow. That's the photo that I would take. Is that low effort? I just want the points. I've seen some amazing photos. There's these people that are like doing like they're exporting their photos into like Lightroom and just like photoshopping the heck out of them to make it look great. And they look amazing. They look stunning. All right, complete 3 laps at the Sony Time Attack in the BMW 2020 M2 Competition. Sony Time Attack. Not that Sony, I don't think. All right, so we need a Time Attack. Now, the Time Attack is the most like these. Oh, look, there's only one. Is there only one? Sakib Time Attack. Oh, Hokubu. Sony. All right. Well, we're going to fast travel up there. Right? Can we? Can we? Yes. There we go. Fast traveling. Yeah. Everything is just different in that game. Like Horizon is all about like getting after it, having fun immediately, like recovering from everything immediately. Your car is made of iron, and they don't do car definition in that game, but like that game is, if you make the slightest mistake, then you fail the license, you fail the mastery, and then you just try it again. It has instant reload, and you go for it. And I don't know, there's something almost like meditative about it. You do like the same like quarter-mile section of a track like 40 times over, and then move from bronze to silver because you beat your own time, and you see your ghost like here in this. We're going to see my ghost here in the Time Attack as soon as I get around at the second side of it. And it is like therapeutic. And they have the stupidest little sound, but when it plays, you're like, oh yeah, like that's the best sound I've ever heard. Like it's like I'm a dying, starving man without water, and you just gave me like a sip of Gatorade. It's delightful. I think it's the closest thing I have to like Dark Souls. Yeah. License mastery in Gran Turismo and course mastery is my Dark Souls. I will throw myself at that over and over for hours. But I think Microsoft did say that Forza... Oh, this is bad. I did the e-brake there, folks. Don't let that throw you. Microsoft did say that they're introducing, or have introduced, I haven't seen it yet, because I just logged back into this game for the first time all week, spec racing. Spec racing. So when spec racing is in here, I guess in the multiplayer, then everybody's in the same car, no changes. Oh, I shaved off 1.8 seconds on the time. That's good. You know, there's no funny business. No Wikipedia tricks and tips. It's just everybody's in the same car, fighting the same race, and good luck, you know? And I think that's probably the most interesting racing. It's not the most interesting way to play the single-player game. I want to goose and juice these cars up and steal these tunes from these maniacs that are in here, like, working on gear ratios and stuff, like all day long while I'm at work or doing something else. And I'm like, yes, give me the monster tune that you have like broken the physics of the universe with so that I can jam through this time attack like faster than anybody else. That sounds great. Thank you. All right. I think it's at 3 laps in here, but it did not pop up and tell me that I completed my goal. Whoa, that guy's going backwards. I do like this link thing, this link wreckage setup. If someone else is around, you know, put into your game to hang out with you, and y'all are doing skills and stuff together, then everybody gets like double XP or something. I think that's real neat. But coming from playing GTA 7, or did it again, Gran Turismo 7, the mastery courses last night, to playing this, it's like everything's real loosey-goosey. You know, you can be kind of sloppy with it. No problem. Okay, that's got to be the end, right? Did we do it? Let me check the menu. Hold on a second. Welcome to Japan. Yes, complete. Great. What did I get? Credits. Thank goodness. All right. So I can get this STI 2009 or S209 2019 Subaru and a Land Cruiser in the winter. Did I miss autumn altogether? I missed the whole week? Did I like lose time travel? How am I doing towards this Mazda? How much time is left? 11 days, and I need 20 more points. I want that crazy looking Mazda. I do. All right. Let's see. Seasonal championship, win in Roma. Ooh, and you get a Ferrari Roma. Take that. How do I do this? Okay. All right. Get me up there. Oh, I've never driven up here. How close can I get? It's fast travel. Yeah. Time flies. I didn't know I'd missed the whole week of the season. Oh, I wanted to check this thing out too. I saw something cool in the settings. Maybe it was around visual accessibility. There's like a radar. Oh man, you can change it out this Skyfell style? That's weird. Proximity radar. Let me try this out. Events only. Right bottom. Center left. Center right. I think it's going to be right bottom. I wish I had it. Background? Okay. Let's try that out. It's supposed to be when you're in races. Oh, right. Okay, great. I don't see it here, even though I turned it on. We'll see if it shows up when I get around somebody. Nope. Okay, doesn't show up around them. Threading the needle. Maybe only in races. But it's supposed to be able to show them to you in races so that you can see who's around you, even though you don't have VR. I had a ton of people commenting on a small Gran Turismo 7 clip I posted. They're like, oh man, this game in VR is it. And it makes me wish that I had either Microsoft had a VR headset that would work with this. I'm sure somebody's hacked it out on PC, but I haven't seen anybody doing it. I have seen people doing, or one guy, there's this one guy on TikTok, and he's got a 6 DOF, a 6 like dimension or depth of field like rig, and it is like he's locked into a simulator that moves him physically around like all over the place. Like if he'd have been doing what I was doing, he'd have been like bumping around, like he like climbs into this crazy cockpit. And he's hard to like, the guy, because the first question everybody asks is, hey man, how much does that cost? And he goes, oh, it's like $61,000. And I was like, how do you afford that? And he's like, look, I built a bunch of businesses and I sold them, whatever. So I spend my money on whatever I want. It's like, okay, I don't begrudge anybody money, but he was kind of flippant about about it. Like, of course, people are going to ask how much it costs. And, you know, if I sold a bunch of businesses and I didn't have to work, I guess that would be sweet. So I shouldn't be mad. But it was hard for me not to be like, ah. But, you know, I don't begrudge people money and owning stuff, but you always just go, you know, you want to be super nice about it, I feel. Okay, what am I riding in? Not great. All right, Acura, a Corvette, or Huracan. All right, none of these are modded up. So first thing I'm going to do is back out of that. This is what I've learned. If I don't do that, then I'll get into one of these cars. Let's do the Acura. Get in car. And then I'll wish I had a chance to download the tune to get them up to the, you know, the main level there. So like if I look at this, they've got to be S1s. And what's my car right now? It is a, well, it's an S1, but it can be better. It can be a lot better. So somebody's going to take me to the best S1 speed grip. It's only got 3 stars. LBW Road All Around. 4.5 stars. These are rated different ways. Well, let me start here, since this one's got really good ratings. Amazon has taught us all. Huh. $125,000. Okay, you know what? It's only money. It's only money. What are you going to do? You going to take it with you to the next Forza? No. You might as well spend it. This wing is ridiculous on this car, though. I mean, I guess the car is already a little ridiculous, to be fair. But the wing looks kind of silly. Kind of silly, like, yes, I would drive this, but it's a little much. I saw some dude that was driving a car totally upside down, like he'd built a custom track. And the car went upside down on this big, like long loop-de-loop, but then he kept it there an indefinite amount of time. Like it was a bug, almost. All right, every time I get put into a wall, I'm looking for Bowie Knife 99, and I still haven't seen him. Though Don Juansong is in my race. Hello, Don. That dude is like a YouTube legend. And if I beat his Drivatar in here, it's not how it would go in real life. That guy is an absolute machine. Been watching his videos for years, downloading his tunes, following him on Forza to like download his tunes and his maps. Like, I think that's one of the cool things about Forza that I don't know when I'm playing Gran Turismo. Like, I don't know that I could download anybody's tunes. Like, I end up just having to figure it out myself, which makes me a little more capable on the one hand. On the other hand, I'm not going to give it full-time effort, so they don't end up being as nice. But Forza has kind of found a way to let creators in-game, not just like with paid partnerships, but like in the game that really like making courses, that really like making tunes, kind of get well known. It's real neat. You know, I know on like Fortnite, people are like, oh, you get a Fortnite creator code. So if you're really into Fortnite, you make Fortnite content, you can put in somebody's creator code, and then they get a little bit of cash, like when you buy Fortnite V-Bucks or whatever. Oh, this is my first time through here. Oh, it's beautiful. I've seen pictures of this. Look at these mountain walls of snow. Amazing. I've never been to Canada, but I've seen photos from folks that I know that live up in the northern parts, and they drive through the snow walls like this. Oh, I tapped him. Sorry, Albert. That was not very cash money of me to like road tap you. Oh, but look at those passes. Bring it. Oh my goodness. That feels good. Like it's a solid first place finish for somebody else. Third place for me, but it felt like first. That's how good it felt. Let me own this. Let me have this. I needed the 14 points. All right, Drathful and Average Lizard are up ahead of me. Okay, fine. Let's see what we can do. It felt so good, that third place. I know. Okay. Well, the recommended event should be my next event, goofball. Like, why would you give me a different event that isn't the one I'm supposed to go to next? That makes no sense at all. World map. Okay, I've got it. Seasonal events. All right, where's my next one? Is this it? That's the one I just did, right? Or was that the whole thing? Is that the whole thing? No. Seasonal championship, win in Roma. I feel like there's a little translation here. Like, well, how do I? Okay, this must be it. Win in Roma, part 2. Do I have to win the seasonal championship to get the car? Or do I just have to play it? Implication is you just have to play it. I don't see like a win condition required. Fast travel. Yeah, this is how Forza Horizon 6 ends up being a little bit like work, even though you're playing a game. Here's my checklist. Here's all my tasks. And I got to finish these by the end of the shift, or else I don't get all my rewards. Ooh. There's a little too much time pressure with these weekly seasonal events. I can't believe I missed a whole season. Must have been in the last week. I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, so when I ran the poll that said, like, hey, what would you like to see? Like, if I was going to run a stream tonight, what would you like to see? I had, I don't know, 30 some odd votes from folks. I didn't really give people a lot of time to look at my social media post or whatever. Oh, there's the radar. You see it? Yo. That's cool. Though it is not in a good place for me to look at it and keep my eye on the road. Anyway, this was the highest voted game, so that's what I went with. Got to give the people what they want. But right next to it, really close next to it, was Marathon Season 2. And I booted up Marathon Season 2 while I was out this week. I had brought the PlayStation Portal with me, but the hotel Wi-Fi wasn't quite good enough for me to feel comfortable doing anything but like looking at the menus. Like it would have been okay. But I said, this time I'm going to wait till I get home. These guys are all so fast, and this racetrack is so wet. Dang. Anyway, I decided to wait. So I read all this stuff. I did all my codex entries. I unlocked my little quests and everything. But then I went to go deploy, and I was like, I'll wait. And now I'm home. And it was either this or that. So here we are. But Night March looks good. Nighttime in Dire March looks good. Maybe after the stream's over, I'll go play a round. This is really rough. I'm doing very poorly. I need a version of this car that has wet tires on it. Rain tires. I'm going to go get a different tune before the next race, because both of these races have had wet roads. I can't be finishing the 12th in a series. I don't mind in a one-off race, but like, it's not going to work for me. And I mean, technically it is going to work because I just did 11th. Ooh. Let's see the point standings. That's not bad. 6th. I can come back from that. I think there's probably 2 races left. Let me get a car that works in the wet, though. Let me get a tune that works in the wet, because that ain't it. Like, we got to do better than that, folks. Yes, remove the setup. Thank you. Tune browser. Speed grip all around. Beginner grip. Road. Seasonal. Off-road braking. Some of these have like really bad ratings. Grip. Seasonal S1 Championship. Braking launch handling. I guess, I don't know if you need... Win in Roma Seasonal Championship. Like, this one is SEO'd properly. The name of this one is the event that I'm after. It's only got a 1 star, but I appreciate the SEO work that he did to go like, hey, are you working on this very specific group of races? You're going to like my tune. We'll see about that. All right, fast traveling. Yeah, I don't know how long it would take me to max out a weekly season. Maybe an hour or 3, something like that, based on how fast this is going. It's taken me a little while to get through the first couple of races, but there's more. There's like I'm sure there's like a hit a stunt thing, take a photo. Oh, look at this guy. He's just in the middle of the night. That's his life. Just chilling in there. With the boat hat on. Face mask, boat hat. Sitting in the middle of the night in the little box. Man, look, I've done jobs where you sit in a box. I get it. I'd have my arms crossed too. Not for me. Not anymore. Let's go. Nobody puts Andy B in a corner. All right, I got this like off-roady tire thing, and then guess what? No wet anymore. But either it's my Perfecto Racing or the tune is better. I'd like to think I just got more skill between this go and the last one, but I know that's not true. Like, I'm sloppy. I wouldn't feel sloppy. I would feel just like a cool racer, except for that Gran Turismo 7 I was playing, where if you make any mistake, like, that's it. You lost the mastery round, like restart. Restarts are painless. It's instant. Doesn't cost anything. But I am just running on vibes around these corners, man. Apex? What's an apex? Grip? These tires are made to slide. Go off track? No problem. But I think there is like a much more serious physics engine in here than maybe even is in Gran Turismo, just because of the years of effort that have gone into this game since Gran Turismo came out. Because they've got, they were saying like for every tire now, they are measuring like hundreds of times a second across like 8 different points of the tire. So that's like thousands and thousands of calculations per second per tire. So are we ever going to see a Forza Motorsport? Maybe that one would be 8, right? Forza Motorsport 8? I think the last one they dropped the number and it was just Forza Motorsport again. Because they laid off a bunch of Turn 10 people after that last one didn't do well. They said we're just going to focus on Forza Horizon. So, I don't know. Can they make part of this game like a super sim? And give people that side of the game? It's like, hey, included in Forza Horizon 6 or 7 is the hardcore racing sim, you know? You can go to Laguna Seca now. Or are they actually going to try and do another one? These guys are whipping my butt. Wow. Never had to fight so hard for 10th place. I really hope that the seasonal thing's not tied to points. I think it's just finish and go. So I continue to proceed. Ooh, 10th in point. This is embarrassing.
And stamped.
Ooh.
Cool, huh? Not much beats racing through the bamboo forest with your friends.
I've always said it.
Check out the new barn find rumors. Some more just dropped. And the Hucksum Mountain Lodge is now available.
Ooh.
All that exploration is paying off.
Sounds good. I can go buy a mountain lodge for $635,000. Oh, they reset my... No, I don't want to do that. It's trying to force me to go up to the mountain lodge. I don't want to. I want to finish this stupid festival playlist, please. I could feel like I did something, you know? Where's the last one at? Is it... Where is it? Is it off the map? Have I not discovered the roads it's supposed to be on? Did I finish it? Was it only 3? Didn't finish it. Win in Roma. Confusing. Seasonal events. Okay. There's my time attack. I can turn off time attack. Seasonal events. There's one in Roma, but I did that one. There's the time attack, a test drive. Matsumi climb. Monsters on mud. This is a quarter-mile drag meet. Huh. I don't see it. Crazy. I'm looking forward to maybe being like way off the map somewhere. Maybe way down below? No. I mean, that's just the circuit, though. I guess we can go to the danger sign. I'd like to feel like I finished one more thing in here. No way to prove whether that's going to happen. Especially since I can't find the last race. Because the races in the circuit are normally like white on red, not... Or the other way around. Oh, it's snowy. Now I need my off-road truck. Where'd that thing go? Yeah, so some hopes for tomorrow. I think, you know, I'd be interested from Microsoft seeing an Elder Scrolls game. They haven't shown us anything on that new one for years and years and years. They've already said that Project Helix is not going to be there. They're just showing the games, which is pretty normal for them. When they're ready to talk hardware, they'll talk hardware. But it's not hardware time yet. Nobody wants to talk hardware right now. It's so expensive, you know? So I think maybe we'll get another look at Elder Scrolls. You'd say, oh, they're just going to do the big showcase, but that would imply, whoa, are we going down the ski lift? Okay, this will be fun. Let's go. How long is this danger sign supposed to be? Yo, 1,000 feet. New personal best. 2 stars. How much does it take to get to 3 stars? Not much more. Let's take a look. What's 3 stars in this bad boy? The challenge is 1,099 feet. That's pretty close. It's like 40 feet off. Yeah, Elder Scrolls would be cool. I assume they're going to show some new parts of... look at this guy flying down. I assume they're going to show off like more of Halo Campaign Evolved, right? Like they'll probably show us what that looks like again, which is fine. I don't know that that's that exciting at this point. Most people know what that is. There's no multiplayer, they've said, unless they're going to turn around and be like, yo, there's multiplayer. But even then, is that what people want? They want the old Halo multiplayer? Some people do, but not too many, I don't think. Okay, I can't take this. I can't take this lying down. Okay. Oh, I guess this is where my brain can work. I think I have a car restriction on this one. Maybe I can take one of these like crazy off-road cars that, see, there's a B class. Do I want an off-road car? Do I want a car that just has good tires? Did they give me that Ford? They did. Yes. The RS200 Evolution. Let's get in that car. This has been my like throw it around car for a long time. Like when it's time to like really jack it up on outdoors and off-road. This thing's a monster. If it's tuned correctly. It might not be right now. Yeah, we're going to see Gears of War, you know, a couple years in a row they've done like an after show. And this time it's going to be the new Gears of War E-Day. But I get the impression that that one is going to be a, like a prequel. Just based on the name. Is that exciting? I mean, it can be. If they build it right, if they do it right, it can be exciting. So we'll have to see. All right, let's make it an off-road Dominator. That sounds great. Great name. $400,000 worth of parts. Let's find out. $100,000. I was not far off. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't have a ton of predictions for tomorrow. But I think Sony's, you know, showing the new God of War was a big deal. As far as their like portfolio, they have Wolverine, God of War. It's like those are two big kind of tent pole, like Sony kind of games. And I think Microsoft needs to respond. Yo, definitely nailed it. 3 stars. RS200, baby. Never messing around. Gotta love it. So yeah, if you're watching the show tomorrow, good luck if you're watching this later. Hopefully it went well. Like, hopefully we didn't, you know, get jerked around for 2 hours or however long that stupid broadcast is going to be, but I'll probably have to watch it in bits. Hey, if you've been hanging out with me this whole time, thank you. I wanted to come in here and get some driving done, get some updates done. But I think I'm going to call it here and say thank you so much for being a part of the stream. Really appreciate you. And check out the podcast. It's everywhere you'd find podcasts, The Andy B Show. And you could just search and it'll pop up on your Google results or wherever you'd like to search. And watch me where you want to. So YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. And have a wonderful day and week, wherever you may be. See you next time. Bye-bye.